the spinner from Guyana who turned leg breaks into legends and defied every single obstacle life threw at him. Cricket fans across the Caribbean know the name Devendra Bishoo, the leg spinner from Guyana who showed the world that talent combined with determination can overcome any challenge. Born on November 6, 1985 in New Amsterdam, a small town in Berbice, Guyana, young Devendra came from humble roots where cricket was not just a sport but a way of life. His father had always dreamed of seeing his son become a cricketer, and Devendra made that dream his own mission from the earliest days of his childhood. Growing up in a cricket-mad region where legends were born from dusty pitches and makeshift grounds, he watched the greats and imagined himself spinning the ball just like them. But dreams do not come easy when you are from a place where opportunities are limited and resources are scarce. Still, Devendra had something special, a gift for spinning the cricket ball in ways that confused even the best batsmen. His journey was not handed to him on a silver platter. In 2007, the Guyana cricket team selected him, but he had to wait a full year before they gave him a chance to prove himself. That wait must have felt like forever for a young man hungry to show what he could do. But when his moment finally came in 2008, Devendra grabbed it with both hands and never let go. In his first domestic season, he took 71 wickets, which included 5-wicket hauls and even a 10-wicket match haul. Those numbers were not just impressive, they were extraordinary for someone playing at that level for the first time. People started talking about this new leg spinner from Berbice who could turn the ball sharply and make batsmen look foolish. His attacking style of bowling caught everyone's attention, and suddenly scouts were watching this young man who bowled with fire and accuracy. The real breakthrough moment came in 2010 during the Caribbean T20 tournament. Devendra finished as the player of the series, taking 10 wickets in just 4 games with an incredible average of 8.20. His economy rate of 5.12 runs per over showed that he was not just taking wickets, but doing it without giving away easy runs. That performance put him on the map and made selectors realize they had found someone special. He helped Guyana win the competition and qualify for the Champions League T20, a huge achievement for both him and his team. Cricket experts started comparing his potential to some of the great leg spinners in history, and suddenly, the boy from New Amsterdam was being talked about as the future of West Indies spin bowling. Then came 2011, the year that changed everything for Devendra Bishoo. He got called up as a replacement for the injured Dwayne Bravo to join the West Indies squad for the Cricket World Cup held across India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. Imagine being a replacement player, not even an original pick, and suddenly finding yourself at the biggest cricket tournament in the world. Most players would have felt nervous or overwhelmed, but Devendra saw it as his chance to shine. On March 17th, he made his international debut against England at Chennai, and what a debut it was. He bowled his full quota of 10 overs and took 3 wickets for just 34 runs, showing maturity and skill way beyond what anyone expected from a newcomer. He adapted his bowling perfectly to the slow pitches of the Indian subcontinent, reducing his pace and adding clever variations that kept batsmen guessing. After the World Cup, Devendra made his T20 international debut against Pakistan at St. Lucia, and he produced a performance that people still talk about today. He took 4 wickets for just 17 runs in his 4 overs, earning the Man of the Match award as West Indies won by 7 runs. That spell was magical, the kind that makes commentators jump out of their seats and fans go wild in the stands. Then came his Test debut in May against Pakistan, where he claimed 4 wickets for 68 runs, helping West Indies secure a 40-run victory. By the end of 2011, Devendra had played almost every match in all formats for West Indies, taking 45 international wickets at an average of 26.71. The cricket world recognized his brilliance when he was named the ICC Emerging Player of the Year, becoming only the 2nd West Indian to win that prestigious award. But success in cricket is never a straight line, and Devendra learned that lesson the hard way. The year 2012 brought a sudden fall in his career that nobody saw coming. His body could not handle the intense workload from playing so many matches across all formats. He played just 1 test against Australia in March, where he struggled badly, conceding 169 runs for a single wicket. The selectors decided to rest him and sent him with the West Indies A team to India to regain his confidence and form. What followed was a devastating 3-year period where Devendra did not play any international cricket at all. From April 2012 to 2015, he was out of the picture completely, watching from the sidelines as other spinners like Sunil Narine and Shane Shillingford took his spot in the team. For a young player who had tasted success so early, this rejection must have crushed his spirit. Many cricketers would have given up during those dark years, but not Devendra Bishoo. He went back to domestic cricket and worked harder than ever before, taking loads of wickets for Guyana and showing everyone that he still had what it takes to compete at the highest level. His determination paid off when selectors recalled him to the West Indies Test squad in April 2015 for the series against England. On June 3, 2015, exactly 22 years after Shane Warne bowled the famous ball of the century, Devendra produced his own moment of magic. He pitched a ball outside leg stump that ripped across Brad Haddin's outside edge and smashed into the off stump, a delivery so good that it reminded people of Warne's legendary spinning ability. In that same series, he took 6 wickets for 80 runs at Windsor Park, proving he was back and better than ever. But the performance that truly defined Devendra Bishoo's career happened on October 16, 2016 against Pakistan in Dubai. This was one of the first day-night test matches ever played, and Devendra made history in the most spectacular way possible. In Pakistan's second innings, he ripped through their batting lineup like a hurricane, taking 8 wickets for just 49 runs. Those figures were the second best ever by a West Indian spinner, and the best ever by a leg spinner for the West Indies. He took 10 wickets in the match for 174 runs, his first ever 10-wicket match haul in Test cricket. What made it even more remarkable was that Pakistan had scored 579 runs in their first innings, but Devendra's brilliance in the second innings bowled them out for just 123, giving West Indies a chance to win from an impossible position. Although West Indies eventually lost by 56 runs, Devendra's performance went down in history books. He became the first bowler ever to take a 10-wicket haul in a day-night test match and also the first to take both a 7-wicket haul and an 8-wicket haul in a single innings of a day-night test. His figures were the best by any visiting bowler in Asia since Lance Klusener took 8 for 64 against India back in 1996. The praise came pouring in from all corners of the cricket world. Experts ranked his 8 for 49 as the 5th best bowling figures ever by a leg spinner in Test cricket history and the best since the legendary Anil Kumble took 10 for 74 against Pakistan in 1999. The 456-run difference between Pakistan's first and second innings scores was the joint highest in Test history, showing just how completely Devendra had dismantled their batting. He wrapped up the innings by castling Mohammad Amir with a delivery that turned sharply, ending one of the greatest individual bowling performances in modern cricket. In October 2017, he continued his good form by taking 9 wickets against Zimbabwe in the first test, leading West Indies to a 117-run victory. Behind this successful cricketer was a deeply spiritual man who followed his beliefs with dedication. Devendra is a Hindu who practices his faith seriously. He wakes up earlier than most of his teammates, even on match days, to watch the sun rise and set up a small temple in his hotel room. He arranges his murtis, which are statues of Hindu gods including Shiva, Ganesha, and Durga, along with his copy of the Hanuman Chalisa. Every morning before leaving for the ground, he recites the Gayatri mantra and does his puja, a tradition he follows religiously wherever he goes in the world. When he reaches a new hotel, the first thing he does is figure out which direction the sun rises so he can properly set up his temple. His mother received a special award in 2012, the Mother of the Year award from the Berbice Cricket Board, recognizing her immense contributions toward nurturing Devendra into a top-quality leg spinner. Devendra's connection to his Indian heritage runs deep. His ancestors came from India during the time when the British brought Indian laborers to work in the Caribbean, and although his family has been in Guyana for generations, he has always been curious about his roots. During a tour of India, he spent time trying to trace his family origins and discovered that his ancestors likely came from Gujarat. He spoke with his Hindu priest back in Guyana, who confirmed that his family probably had Gujarati roots. Devendra explained that the name Bishoo was not their original family name, but came about because the British could not spell the long Indian names properly, and over generations the name just got changed and simplified. Although he has not been able to find his relatives in Gujarat because he does not know his great-grandfather's actual name, the connection to his Indian heritage means a lot to him. Throughout his Test career, Devendra played 36 matches and took 117 wickets with an average of 37.18. His best individual figures were 8 for 49 against Pakistan, In one-day internationals, he played 42 matches and grabbed 38 wickets with an average of 43.89. In T20 internationals, he played 7 matches and took 7 wickets with an impressive average of 19.57. But his statistics in first-class cricket show his true quality, with 353 wickets in just 89 fixtures. He also played in the Caribbean Premier League, signing with Barbados Tridents in 2013, though he played only one game. In the 2015 BPL season, he showed his T20 ability while playing for Guyana Amazon Warriors, claiming 12 wickets with an excellent economy of 5.11 in 7 games. While details about Devendra's personal life remain mostly private, reports suggest he is married, though his wife prefers to stay away from the public eye. According to various sources, he keeps his family life separate from his cricket career, choosing not to share much about his relationships or children in the media. This privacy has helped him maintain focus on his game without the distractions that sometimes come with fame. Cricket sources estimate his net worth to be around $5 million, earned through his international cricket contracts, domestic T20 leagues, and various endorsements over his career. He lives comfortably, enjoying the rewards of his hard work while remaining humble about his success. In recent years, Devendra has transitioned into veteran cricket, playing in age-restricted tournaments and leagues. By 2025, he was selected for the West Indies squad in the over 40 T20 World Cup held in Pakistan, joining fellow alumni like Ashley Nurse to represent the Caribbean in this global exhibition tournament. He also played in the US Masters T10 League, appearing for California Knights in 2023, where he earned Man of the Match honors with figures of 2 for 10 against New York Warriors. In 2024, he returned with California Bolts, playing alongside legends like Jacques Kallis, showing that even in semi-retirement, people still value his skills and experience. What makes Devendra Bishoo's story so inspiring is not just his cricket achievements, but how he handled the setbacks along the way. When he got dropped from the West Indies team for 3 years, he could have quit and found something else to do with his life. Instead, he went back to basics, worked on his fitness and technique, and fought his way back to the top. When people doubted whether he could still perform at international level, he delivered performances like that historic 8-wicket haul against Pakistan that silenced all critics. His father wanted him to be a cricketer, and Devendra fulfilled that dream beyond what anyone could have imagined, becoming not just a cricketer, but an ICC award winner and a match winner for his country. Throughout his career, Devendra showed young cricketers that leg spin bowling is not just about turning the ball, but about being smart, adapting to conditions, and never giving up even when things look impossible. He proved that a kid from a small town in Guyana could compete with and defeat the best batsmen in the world through dedication and hard work. His journey from waiting a year for his domestic debut to becoming the ICC Emerging Player of the Year in just 3 years is a masterclass in perseverance. His comeback after 3 years out of international cricket shows the kind of mental strength that separates good players from great ones. Today, as Devendra moves into the veteran stage of his career, his legacy in West Indies cricket is secure. Young leg spinners in the Caribbean look up to him as proof that their dreams are achievable. His 8 for 49 against Pakistan will be remembered as one of the greatest bowling performances in Test cricket history. His spiritual dedication reminds everyone that success in sports requires more than just physical training. It requires mental peace and spiritual strength as well. Whether he was setting up his small temple in hotel rooms around the world, spinning webs around batsmen with his magical leg breaks, or fighting back from rejection to reclaim his place in the team, Devendra Bishoo showed the world what true character looks like. The spinner from Barbados who turned leg breaks into legends and defied every obstacle life threw at him. That is the story of Devendra Bishoo.